Hello everyone and welcome back to Stationeers. Right, so as I said in the last episode, I think today we will work on the landing area under the base. So maybe we can expand it and make it a bit more future complete, I suppose. Anyways, let me quickly take a look at the suit. It is fine, okay. I did take care of it at the end of the last episode. So, right now, how much should we expand? I think I will build out a small alcove on both sides right after the airlock, and maybe go to the sides of the elevator as well. Yeah, I think that will do. Right, for that one we'll need at least 6 more walls on each side, and we need to encase them in frames as well, so we don't introduce any harmful gases into the base. So right, well, we should have frames in the new base, but you know what, let's make sure, print out everything and deal with the rest later. So we need to have at least 4 frames. Let's start with those. And by the way, how are the soybeans doing? They are still growing towards fruiting. Okay, I can hear some creaking. I suspect it's the liquids in the radiator. Just empty them out during the day and then we will switch off. Okay, that's enough frames. In fact, it's one more extra, that's fine. Then we need the steel sheets. And while these are printing, I will take a look at the pipes. I want to make sure that everything is alright. I don't like when things are creaking. So you guys, you should be fine at this point. Right? Any damage on these pipes? No, as far as I can tell, they are okay. Right, yes, and we are emptying it out. And that's about it. Everything else is fine. Yeah, okay, we can go inside and we can switch things off. That is why that extra safety system on the radiator was important. If we switch things off at night, then we will have a lot of pressure in the pipes right after the combustor, and that means that there is a good chance of things condensing out at night. Okay, one more steel sheet and that's it for now. Okay, so we have the filler pieces. Now we need to have the walls, and for that one I think I will just go for the flat walls. Right, and for those I do believe we need to have the sheets, I believe. Let me see. Wall kits, the kit, flat walls. To build these, yeah, we need just steel sheets, so that's fine. So we will need at least 6 on each side. So there it is. But first we need to put them on the inside, so we can take off the ones on the outside, and then we can place down the frames. So right, we will need, yeah, let's just print out 12 of them, it's fine. So one more. There we go, so 12 walls. And I think that's it for now. Okay, eat, drink, and we can go. By the way, how much water do we have? 7.71. It will last us a while, but still, not having access to water can be a bit of a problem. We might want to increase the power generation here once again. So what do we need for the heavy solar panels? These guys, to make them 15 acer alloy. everything else should be fine. So astroloy. Where is the astroloy? Ah, there you are. We can print out more than enough of them, so it's fine. But I will do it when we are not busy with other stuff. But you know what? Let's take care of it now. I want to make sure that we don't run out of power, so let's deal with the power situation as well. Also, for that one we will need to have at least a couple of extra frames, so print out those real quick and then we will put in the steel. So here we need to have the heavy solar panels and this one, and we need electrum as well. And yeah, we can print out more than enough. I just want to basically double the power production, so 5 more should do it. And that's enough. That's enough frames. Now please give me the steel and you start printing. This will give us, let me see, 6 of them. You know what? Fine. Print out 6 of them. 1 will be stashed away somewhere else. Right, this one will print for a long time. I will quickly go and place down the walls on the outside, sorry, on the inside. And then I will quickly pick up the walls on the outside, place down the frames, weld them, and quickly come back home and make sure we don't overprint. So we need to make sure that we place these down on the inside first. Oh wait, can we place down walls on the inside of the elevator? Oh, that might be a problem. No, we cannot. That's fine, we can pick up the elevator piece, but still not ideal. I mean, I suppose we can just fly up to the landing pad and we can do it that way as well. So to disassemble this one, we need the angle grinder. There, that's good. And now we can place down the walls. So we will need to have this one, this one, this one, and this one. Right. Okay, now we can take off the ones on the outside. And we're out of power. Okay, cycle and switch out the battery. There we go. Right, how many did we print? We printed 2 of them. Okay. We need 3 more. Okay, that tells me that we have enough time. Let's go back and place down the outside walls. And also, obviously, weld up the rest of the frames. Okay, so the frames are encased. That means that we should be able to safely disassemble them on the inside, but as we have learned when we were expanding the greenhouse, we need to be careful. So before I break them open, I will save and make sure we don't actually introduce any harmful gases. But first, make sure we don't overprint. So there we go. We have 1 more. Okay, so after this one, we need 1 more. So tell you what, this one will finish printing in a second. I will switch the target printing and then we will only have 1 more being printed out. Good. Okay. Now we can safely go back. By the way, how's the suit? The suit is fine. Plus we have one extra tank, so it's okay. Right. Next up, might as well place down the rest of these frames. Yeah, let's just leave one more space in between them so they might not shadow each other all that much. Let me see, that's... Oh, we only need 4 to double up. Okay, fine, I will only place down 4 of them. Which means that we don't need to print out one more. Am I going to get there in time? And stop, please. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we have the 4 of these. We need to have a lot of cabling. So print out a bunch of heavy cables. And what do we need? I believe 5 glass panels. Yeah, 5 glass sheets. Let me see, we don't have any more left. I suppose we should have some in the new base, but whatever. And just give me the silicon. You can close and give me 20 glass sheets. Right. As for the data cables, we need to have a bunch of small cabling as well. So, right. While this one is printing, I don't want to overprint the glass because silicon is a little bit precious, so only print out 20. Then it will go out, place down the solar panels, finish them up. Okay, after this, one more. No, wait. 21. Okay, fine. That's enough. Okay, you keep printing the heavy cables. I will be back in a second. And once we double up the power production, we should be able to keep the water generator running 24/7. Which will be kind of nice. Anyways, you go ahead and we need to weld these up. Okay, fine. We have enough steel sheets, so weld them up one time. Good. And then, okay, there we go. So they are facing with power this way. Right. Good. I suppose we could move these guys in by one. Do we have cables on the inside next to the wall? No, we do not. So right, we could realign these so they would, sit on the frames correctly. But it's fine. So for this one we need a welding torch. That's fine. Let's go inside and start printing the small cabling. This is going to be plenty of heavy cables. And now we can stop. No more half grams. Okay, that is 1 full stack plus 1. Alright, we can drink, eat, and proceed after that. And how are the soybeans? Okay, we do have the soybeans, but they still need to be seeded, so give them a bit more time. Next up, give us regular cables. You can turn off. And I will only turn on the water generator once we have the power sorted out. Also, let's just cook one more potato. This one is 19%, yeah. Anyways, I think this amount might be enough. But you know what? Let's go for a full stack, just in case. Oh, wait. This might be a bit problematic. We have the APC right there. Ideally, it should be in a position where we can wire both sides up. Okay, and you can stop. Half grams, yeah, one more. Okay, right, that's fine. We might need to move the APC. Although, yeah, we have to. Unless I decide to go under or over the heavy cables, but that's fine. Let's just go outside and take care of the rest and quickly vent out while we are still venting into the base. There we go. Yeah, I quickly vented the waste gases into the base while we were still pumping stuff into the base. Anyways, data cables are on this side. So, right. Yeah, we want to use the same housing and same daylight sensor. For now, let's hook up the power. It's fine. I will deal with the data in a bit. There. Midday, they are already producing power, so that's fine. Now, as for the data cables, which way would be the best? Suppose we can put down the APC down here, wire it in this way, and then it can come up and go back that way. Yeah, I think that is going to be the best solution for this. So there, you, and you will be here from now on, but in this direction. Open, battery, turn on, and you can close. Good. And let's rewire this place a little bit. And quickly, because the black hole is coming up, so you will go up that way and in that way. And yeah, there will be no conflicts with the wiring. So you will go there. We will have a T-junction this way, but for that one we need a bit more cabling. There, and okay, tracking is back in business. Now we need this side. And tracking is in business. Let's make sure they are facing the correct way. And I suspect they will, so I think this one is good enough. Okay, so we have doubled our power production, so theoretically we should be able to turn on the water generator now. Alright. Let's hope that we can sort out the new base before the next summertime. Anyways, yeah, I will turn this guy on now. We will have plenty of power as soon as the black hole crests over the hill or the mountain. And we might as well drink to it. There. And with that one sorted, I think we can go to the new base and take care of the rest of it. Right, let's make sure everything is stacked. And yeah. Now, do we want to put anything else into the new base? Let's just eat as well. 0%. Can I quickly eat this one? And this is a liquid utility kit. I believe the trader was asking for a single one of these, so might as well sell it. That's fine. Anything else that should go into the new base? Not really, as far as I can tell. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, can I eat this potato? There we go. And the suit is okay, but might as well have an oxygen refill. And yeah, I think we can go. Right, so power should be oh yeah, 3.13, 14, it's fine. We will manage, even with water generation at night. Right, just cook this one and off we go. Right, so if you remember, the Oh, right, I didn't sell the utility kit. That's fine. So the last time we broke open a frame on the old base when we were expanding the the greenhouse, we had a bit of an accident because it generated planetary gases, which is not how it should work. So what I will do is save the game before I break these open, and if we have the accident once again, I will reload and reload until everything is fine. So there. Right, we can put back the elevator at this point. Also, we need to reset the speed, but that's okay. Right, so first things first, let's place down the elevator. You will need to be not the shaft, but the level cabled this way. Yeah. There, and we should be able to call the elevator. Okay, I think there's a small problem. We need the angle grinder. What do we need to get rid of the hand drill? Get rid of the actual elevator platform, and hopefully that will fix it. So there, yeah, the elevator shaft is empty now. So if I place this one down, and we need the level cabled that way. And no, the elevator itself is not back. Maybe we can take off the one above. I did encounter this problem once before, but not like this. So if I do this, and then we can replace this one first. So level cabled that way. There we go. We have the actual elevator platform, and now we just need to place down a uncabled shaft. There we go. Okay, 0, so we can go up and down all the way to level 13. And there we go, it is now working. Okay, we can go back down. And as I have said, I will save the game and make sure we don't introduce any bad guesses. So, quick save. And good thing I auto-saved, because I completely forgot to weld up the frames under these. So yeah, need to take care of that one next. Do we have... Oh, never mind. We have enough frames on hand. So there. We need to make sure that we weld up the ones under those frames as well. I completely forgot. So you can go back in the tool belt. Welder comes out. And we need to weld up those frames down there. Right. So first things first, we need to pick up the welding or the steel sheets from here. And then weld up those. Now we can put these back. So that side is fine. Next up, the other side. And now it should be relatively safe to break these open. Let's take a look. So there. Go inside. I will save once again because it is very much possible that the bug is still in the game. So let's make sure. So save. Let's have the tablet in hand. So we have 0.2 millimoles of volatiles in the base. And if I break this one open, good, it didn't happen this time. Okay, save once again and continue until we have everything taken care of. Fine, okay. We managed to do it without issues this time. Good, you can turn off, we can pick these guys up, and we have expanded the landing area right here. Good, we can pick up the frames as well. So you guys can come with us. We might need to redo the cabling a little bit, but other than that, in fact, we don't have to do the cabling again. This is perfectly fine, I think. Right. And let's take a look at the power generation in the old base. I want to make it extra sure that we have enough. Plus, we can sell the utility kit while we are here. I suspect the power generation should be fine at this point, but need to be extra sure. And it looks okay. The real test is going to be in the morning. We need to see if we have enough power left, but it should be fine. Anyways, you should be able to buy this one. Good. That's 15 extra. Thank you. Close. Don't depart yet, but you can turn off for now. Right. So we should be okay on power and water. Do we want to automate the water generator so we turn off the transformer if we have enough water? It's fine. And you guys have seeded. Okay. Harvest the seed and then harvest the plants themselves and then replant from the plants themselves. Just like this. And we stash away the extra seeds so we have some extra in case we need them. And we might as well make the extra oil. And speaking of the oil, now we should have enough to make some fries. Okay, you come with us. Now, I heard there was a change. Also, can we stack these? We cannot stack the oil apparently. Anyways, I did hear that now we need 3 potatoes to make the French fries, right? Also, we need to strip down, so vent out the waste. And that will do. Strip. And is that extra potato only needed in the new version or in this one as well? So let me see. Fries. French fries. Okay, in this version we still only need 1. But in the upcoming version I believe we will need 3 potatoes. I think the soy oil is still the same, but the potato amount has changed, which means that we might need more potato plants. I guess we'll see. For now, let's just harvest 1 more of these plants, replant with the seed, and use 1 to make some fries. Right, so only 1 for now. You can go here, and we need 5 oil. So both of you come with us. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 milliliters of oil. So this will give us French fries. All right, let's go for it. All right, and close. And we have French fries. And this one will give us 4 stars on the satiation, which means we can have 175% water in us. That's going to be great. But for now, I will just put it away. I will eat it once these potatoes are gone. That's fine. We can drink. We can eat. And the power is... Yeah, I think the power will be fine. I don't think we will use a full battery before morning for the water generation. Especially now that I have turned off the trading as well. And speaking of the trading, you know what? Can you please give us some CO2 filters? Small ones will do for now. Just need some iron for it. I want to get started on the CO2 filtering for the trade. So give me 2 of these. And we might want to get rid of the volatiles, although I think that one just... no, wait. That will heat up the CO2 if we store the volatiles in the landing tank. Right, we need to get rid of the voltage from the trading platform. Okay, I suppose we can just delete the cabling, or sorry, the piping. It's fine. So we need to pick up the pipes, that will delete the voltiles, and then we can place them down once again, and we can start filtering CO2. But first, these guys need to come out, and this one as well. Wow, these were, okay, small filters, so it's fine. These guys will last for the trade. Next up, we are emptying out the tank, so the tank should be empty, we can pick these up. Okay, so the voltiles have been deleted. Now we can put these guys back and we can start filling them up with CO2. And with the extra power generation, we should be fine. We should have enough power headroom to run these as well, alongside with the water generator. Right, so this one should be completely empty. And it is. Okay, you can turn on and preferably start there. And you should be able to turn on as well. So there, you will start pumping stuff in here. That's great. And we should have CO2 in here. Exactly. Okay, is it still 100 moles, by the way? Cell bulk CO2. Yeah, 100 moles between 0 and 40. I think we can just go to 30 degrees or 35 degrees Celsius. I think that should be enough. We don't need to go overboard. So yeah, you can go to 30. Although, yeah, 30, because if we pump stuff into the landing pad, it will start heating up. So let's just have a bit of extra thermal headroom. Right. So there we go. And judging by the solar panels, yeah, we will have plenty of power in the morning. Right. Plus, during daytime, these guys will not run, so it's okay. Right. I think... yeah, let's just go inside, put down the filters. We don't need them right now. So the empty filters will go here. But the still usable filter will go here, I guess. It's fine. Right. Okay. Yeah, I think we are good to go back to the new base. So, oh right, before we go back, what do we want to put into that small area that we have established in this episode? I think one of them will be a suit storage. So let me take a look. Atmospheric printer. New. Suit storage. This one. Iron, copper, silver. Okay. Okay, that's just a silicon. Copper. And silver. That's a steel. Ah, that is. Silver go back here as well. So print out one of these. And it will require power and piping. How do we want to deal with this? I think we can vent the waste gases into the base. That's fine. It will get filtered out or reused. It's okay. Oh, right. One more thing. Almost forgot. Stop. Very, very important. Almost forgot. We need one more passive vent, insulated. Steel and silicon. Thankfully, it has been brought to my attention that we really shouldn't have an uninsulated pipe on the airlock or the trading platform that is uninsulated no matter what, because even on the inside it will leak into the base if we have cycled to the outside. So right, I printed one extra, but that's fine. And then food storage. So I think we can vent the waste gases into the base. That's fine. And I suppose now, do we have pumps on it, or I never really used these, by the way, in case it wasn't obvious. So suit storage, let's just build one here. So there. Suit slot, this one is finished already, I believe. Right, does it have built-in pumps? Or do we need to pressurize the inputs? So for example, if I put this oxygen tank right in front of it, another canister holder, is that going to take the oxygen from the tank and pressurize the suit? Or I suspect we need to pressurize these. You know what? Let's just take a look. Suit storage. This guy. Let me see. As tidy as it is useful, the suit storage rack holds an EVA suit, space helmet, and a jetpack basic. Wait. Can this one hold a Icarus suit? Please tell me you can hold an Icarus suit. Yes, you can. Okay. That's a relief. And when powered and connected to oxygen and nitrogen, it will recharge the suit's batteries, refill the canister oxygen. Okay. But what kind of pressures does it do? The waste tank will be pumped out of the pipe network to the waste outlet. That's fine. All the rack's pipes must be connected to the unit, will show an error state. That's fine. But it will still charge the battery, right? Okay, so it does say that it will automatically fill the oxygen and the nitrogen, which I suppose should be the jetpack. Let's just take a look. Yeah, it will fill the jetpack as well, but obviously for that one we will use CO2, but that's fine. So breathing propellant for the jetpack and waste. Now, what kind of pressures does this achieve? Or can we even change it? Let me see. Maximum, that's not it. Connections, that's not it. That is just what we can read, I believe. Plus, we can only write the on setting the thing. What is this? What else can we change? Obviously, on-off is going to be the on-off switch. But what does the setting do? We can change this. I wish it would, you know, list what this one does for the current device. Auto ignition, base power usage. It does not say the target pressures, so I will assume that it will pressurize the tanks to the regular canisters. Okay, I will set up a test setup right here, right now. So for that one, we will need the cabling. So this one and the cables. Data not required right now. It's fine. Also, yeah, we had more than enough power for morning time, so I think over time we will have enough. Oh, by the way, in the new patch, I did hear that we will have solar storms on Vulcan as well, so be prepared for that. I don't know exactly what that entails. Apart from the extra power generation, I suspect it will be extremely hot outside, so right, might need to be careful about that. Anyways, this one, right, let's just print out a couple of extra atmospheric stuff. Also, we really should take care of the vent on the new base. Yeah, I will very quickly go there, take care of it, and we can come back. I don't want to leak any more heat into the new base as absolutely necessary. So there, I will go all the way up to the top and only need to switch out one on this airlock. I do believe I did the same on downstairs as well. So right, go back inside, and right now it is leaking heat into the base because we had hot gases inside the airlock. So right, this one definitely needs to be switched out. So there, and we need the insulated airlock, passive vent, and we need to have insulated this one as well. No, wait. This one will only leak if it has gases, and it does have gases. So right, we need an insulated utility kit as well. Do we have any of those downstairs? Please tell me we do. Yes, I know I should be using the elevator, but whatever. Do we have insulated utility kits? I don't think so. No. Okay, we need to switch that one out as well. For the time being, let's just use a insulated pipe. It's not the best solution, but it will do. Okay, fine, elevator. It's a workaround at least. So we should have some piping here, right? Yeah. Okay, let's pick this one up, and the airlock will not be as fast as it was before, but is better that way. So we stop leaking stuff into the heat into the base. Just drop this one, and there. Now it should be okay. We should no longer leak heat into the base. Good. Yeah, let's just drop this stuff down. I will try to organize stuff eventually, but it can wait. Oh, this can go here, there. Right, so this one is insulated, this one is insulated, so even if we have cycled to the outside, we should no longer leak heat into the base. Great. Okay, let's go home. Right, so about this suit storage, let's take a look. First, you guys go there, and as I said, I think we can safely vent the... right. I should have brought the piping and the rest of the stuff with us. Okay, fine. Don't breathe anything extra. Just go back, pick stuff up, and bring them here so we can reuse them. It's going to be a bit more economical that way. So we will need vents, utility kits, and piping. By the way, what is the... Ooh, nice. 63 degrees Celsius. The base is cooling, even though we had a bit of a heat leak, but other than that, we are making good progress. Anyways, let's pick up these, the piping, the utility kits. I suppose these pipes can come as well. Anything else from here? Not really. Okay, but we should still have some stuff downstairs. So let's just go to level 5 or level 1. I still wish we could rename the levels, but whatever. Batteries look okay. Do we need anything from here? Not really.
Hydration critical.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Okay, and technically speaking, we are still cooling the base. The evaporators are 62, the base is 64, so we have 2 degrees difference, and the black hole is... where is it? It's already going down, so it's getting better. But let's go home and take a look at that suit storage. I want to make sure we know how this one works before we proceed. Yeah, this place is a lot more spacious now, so that's great. And we still don't have any unwanted gases inside, right? Just the tiny amount of volatiles, but that is being taken care of. Okay. Right, let's take the CO2 canister inside from the refill station. We might want to have that for the propellant. I think it's safe to leave it like that. Yeah, I think so. Okay, the suit will go right there. And this is the breathable, so we need to have one piece of pipe here and then a utility kit for the canister holder there, and we can put a single oxygen canister into it there. And 12.9. Okay, the air tank canister is 11.3, so I think it is pressurizing to regular canister pressures, which is not the best, but better safe than sorry. What about the propellant? Which means we need to place down the jetpack. I really don't want to because we are a lot of stuff inside. Anyways, for now, this one. Do we have a cowl in this base? No, we don't. Okay, fine. So just do this. You can go there and don't hook it up to the outside. Let's make sure we don't interact with the outside, just like this. Okay, so the waste is, you go ahead and no, it is not empty. Oh right, it's not turned on, that's why. Okay. I will turn this on once everything else is hooked up. So that is the waste. Now we need the propellant. Right, for that one we just need 2 more pieces of pipe. Fine, this one will go that way, and this one will go that way, and then the canister holder that way, and the canister itself. Good, and the jetpack. Now we don't need anything from it. So there. So if I turn this on, what kind of pressures can we expect? Okay, it is pressurizing. Alright, waste tank is at 0. So it has built-in pumps. And it pressurized to 12,000. Okay, it equalized with the pressure inside this pipe. Okay, so that answers that. Also, we can drink. And we can eat as well. I will eat both of these potatoes before we tap into the fries, by the way. There. So, right, it will equalize with this one. So, that will make sure that we can set the pressures on that one. What about the jetpack? It doesn't say, but 12.536. Okay, the same. Okay, so the waste tank will be completely emptied out into these pipes, but it will equalize with the input pipes. So that is very, very good news. All right. Okay, so now we know how it works. So the only side that is actually pumped is the waste. Everything else is just hooked up for an equalizing, and that's it. Okay, then you can come with us. You and you. The oxygen can go back for refill. I will put down the CO2 in a bit. And you can come with us now. Right. We can pick all of this up. So let me see. Let me guess. Hand drill. Yeah. And this is wrench. Right. Everything else is picked up with a wrench. Very carefully, don't want to break open the frames. Right. Let's rewire or just pick up the unwanted wiring. This one doesn't go anywhere. This is a three-way junction, that's fine. There. And we have plenty of power. And it is after midnight. Good. By the way, you guys can turn off. How is the water, by the way? Now that we are actually making it. 6.68. Yeah. Need a bit of time until we get back to proper pressures. And how are the soybeans? Still need a couple of stages. Okay, now obviously we don't have oxygen in the new base, so we cannot really hook it up to the, any kind of oxygen supply. But we could hook it up to the CO2 supply, and we could hook it up to the waste as well, because waste will just go into the base. Unless we want to be extra careful. So, I think the suit storage will go not here. I don't want to disturb these cables right now. You will go here for now, and it will be unpowered. This is just here as a reminder that we might want to take care of this at some point. So, in fact, you can go, I don't know. I want it to be in a place where it is very easily accessible. Sorry, for example, here would be okay as well. Yeah, put it here for now. Just a reminder. And I will place down these at least. Once we have all the piping and cabling sorted out, I will hook this one up, but for now, it is just here as a placeholder. Plus, we don't have breathable air in the base anyway, so it's fine. Now, as for the rest, the base pressure is 49, which means we should be pressurizing a little bit at least. Which means we have 11 megapascals in here. Yeah, you can turn off now. Stop the intakes. Oh, right, it is automated. Need to change the code a little bit. Import, edit, and down here need to comment out these lines. We can stop with the intake of CO2, I think. So export, the chip can go back, and you can turn off. Okay, so we stopped intaking CO2, and we have plenty of it to keep pressurizing the base. In fact, if we wanted to, we could go up to 75 kilopascals. Do we want to? Maybe not. We are just barely able to cool the base because we have so much pressure in the base, and we are using CO2, which is the most thermally efficient gas. So we have to siphon off a lot of heat energy from the base. No surprise that the cooling is so slow, but at least it's cooling. Now, can we do anything about the efficiency of this? By the way, the liquid tanks are doing alright, I think. What about on this side? I think it should be safe to put these guys, the volume pumps, down to 7 liters for now. I will monitor this in the long term. There, I don't want to go overboard. Let's see how much we can do with 7 liters. If it gets dangerous, I will put it up to 10 liters again, but I think we could even go down to 5 liters. It should be fine, but do it slowly. Anyways, I think... What about this voltage? We still have a tiny amount. Please hurry up, I want to switch this one off. This one is already finished, it's great. And do we want to have some pollutants coming in at night? 2.6 megapascals. No, it's fine. At this point we are recirculating the pollutants, so it's okay. Alrighty then, let's take a look at the trades. I haven't looked at the 5x5 traders for a while now. So you turn on, and we have build ink. No wait, the 7x7. That one we cannot bring down. And 7.5, so yeah, we don't have a 5x5 trader at the ready right now. Unless, let me see, if I go all the way across, and yeah, by the way, let me see, 6x6, that requires oxygen, so no. And yeah, I didn't say it in the last episode, but one of the biggest drawbacks of this setup is that the dials don't go back around once we go all the way to 160. So 160, this one will go to the default position, but if you want to circle around, we have to go all the way down to 0 degrees, like this, and then we can continue the same direction on the turning. So yeah, it's not the most ideal setup, but well, since we don't have you know, actual circular dials, we only have these. It's a bit of a busy work, but whatever, it works. And yeah, we don't have any 5x5 traders at the ready right now. That's fine, they will come eventually. Anyways, I think we can go back. Okay. So we have discovered how the suit refilling works. We just need to pressurize this one and the one on the other side, and we don't need to pressurize the waste. So that's okay. Anything else? I mean, I suppose we could hook up the waste right now. But you know what? No. Don't hook up the waste. If we hook up the waste, it will pump the oxygen into the base as well, and I don't want to do that because the base volume is too big. I fear that if we vent the waste oxygen into the base, that might mean that they get lost in the big volume, the game will stop tracking it, and we might accidentally lose the oxygen, and I don't want that. Even though we have plenty of oxygen being generated, but still, better safe than sorry. Oh yeah, by the way, how is the CO2? The CO2 is, technically speaking, good to go. But just barely. You know what? Let's give us a bit more headroom. Let's go to 10 degrees Celsius. Are we cooling it now? I don't suspect. Yeah. We will cool this one the rest of the way in the evening. It's fine. Okay, let's just keep filling the... whatchamacallit? The jetpack. And let's just go inside. Oh, right, and the suit storage was also filling up the battery too. Very nice. Anyways, waste tank empty, we can strip down. Good. And we can eat this one. We can drink. And after drinking, it was 6 liters the last time, right? 6 liters something. It is now 7 liters, so yeah. We are making once again more than we are consuming. Good. And you are still very much striving towards fruiting. Okay, I think I will stop here. We are very much over time anyways, so we need to stop anyways. And I think in the next episode I might try to sort out the suit storage's piping. Yeah, in fact, once we sort that one out, we could make one more suit which will be inside that one all the time. So if we go inside, if we very carefully switch out the suits, we should be safe. Yeah, I know it's not very realistic, but you know what, it's fine. So basically we just drag the new suit into the suit slot and that's going to be okay. In fact, we could print them out now, but it's okay, we'll deal with that later. For now, need to sort out the actual suit storage. So we will need to maybe set up a tank storage for the waste. Other than that, we can set up a canister holder and fill up a couple of these tanks and just stash them there. It's fine. And the CO2 will come from the CO2 storage, obviously. So right, I think it should be relatively easy. But for now, we need to say goodbye, so all that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you liked the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.